So, I turned 34 this year of October. If I was 34 in my era, like 34 in the 90s or the early 2000s, I wouldn't even have to make a video like this. But in today's times, man, we have so many followers, man, that you got to make videos like this. So, let's just talk about it, man. A lot of these younger men, they don't have their own mindset, right? Like, and they don't have their own sense of style. And I really feel like a lot of men today, younger men, are getting dressed for other men. You know, all the designer brands, the Hellstar, the Godspeed, all this stuff. These dudes are not wearing this stuff because they actually like the brand. They're wearing it because it's hyped, because other dudes know what it is. Women could care less. And if you ever watch the balloon dating shows and people who are copies off of the show, if you ever see how a lot of these dudes come dressed, man, a lot of these dudes look like they get dressed in the dark. And women still say, oh, I like the outfit. I like how he put the outfit together. So all the designer clothing, you know what I'm saying? All these clothings with these big logos and these weird sayings and all this stuff. Women are not attracted to that stuff, man. Let's be real. How many dudes you know, or have you ever seen, or have you ever been in a situation where you out shopping, man? Whether for clothes or sneakers, you out with your boys or your homie, you ask your homie, oh, what do you think about this? How does this hoodie look? Why do you even care? Why do you care what another man thinks about a piece of clothing or a pair of sneakers that you're about to put on and wear? Actually sit and think about how that sounds. That's why I titled the video how I titled it, because who are you dudes getting dressed for nowadays, man? Like, for real, for real. Are you getting dressed for yourself? Are you getting dressed for your woman, other women? Like, are you getting dressed for other men? A lot of these younger dudes are getting dressed for other men, man. For real, to get compliments from other men, to get looks from other men, to get recognition from other men. You should be dressing for yourself, and then secondary for other women or for the lady you're in a relationship with. I've posted shorts of jeans that I picked up, and I've had dudes comment say, man, those are ugly. You got ripped off those. I don't care what you think. A lot of the times I post shorts of clothing pickups and sneaker pickups just to show it, just so, you know what I'm saying, somebody's interested. Oh, where did you get that from? Because I have gotten, off the top of my mind, at least 3 to 4 comments of people saying, where'd you get that shirt? Where'd you get those jeans? Where do you buy your jeans? And honestly, if somebody compliments the jeans or compliments the shirt and says, oh, those are dope, I'm not ecstatic. I'm not super happy like, oh, wow, he really liked those. I'm not all happy. I'm like, okay, he likes them. This is where I got them from. If I can help you out with a link where I got them from, that's what I do it for. So people who are interested in a product, or people who like the product say, I want that product too, I can say, oh, I got these from here. I can put you on to something. That's it. I could care less whether a dude likes it or he doesn't like it. You know why? Because as soon as I got them and I unpackaged them, I tried them on and I asked my girlfriend. I even said to myself, I said, babe, I said, I don't know about these. What you think about these? She goes, oh, I actually like them. That's all I needed to hear. I am in a relationship with a woman. I like women. Women. Vagina. Clitoris. Pussy. Hopefully this doesn't get blocked or anything for me saying these words, but I'm just being real with you, man. I am not attracted to other men. So with that being said, I only care what my woman thinks. And if I was single, I would only care what other women thinks. I get dressed for myself and my lady. I grew up with a selfish mom. Before I was able to work a full-time job, I had to rely on my mother to provide me with clothes and sneakers, which she did not do. She barely cared if I ate. I was wearing a lot of my friends' sneakers, wearing a lot of my friends' clothes. This is why I am the way I am today. This is why I dress the way I dress today, because in my younger middle school, high school years, I was a bum. Even when I did get a job, I had to work to feed myself. I still couldn't really afford to buy the sneakers and clothes that I wanted. I saw my other peers I went to middle school with, high school with, they were spoiled. You know why they were spoiled? Because their mothers, grandmothers would drive them around town trying to find this particular shoe, would make sure they had the newest releases. Even though they were bad as heck in school. A lot of my peers I went to school, they were getting suspended every other week. They were cutting class, they were being class clowns, getting in trouble by the teachers, but they had every newer Jordan release. But they want to say, oh, I wasn't spoiled. Yeah, bull crap. And I said this in my review of the Black Cement 3s, and I'm going to say it again. A lot of those dudes, those spoiled dudes that got every single release that was well-dressed, they're bums now. They're in jail now. They are, I'm not going to speak bad on the dead, so rest in peace to them, but a lot of them aren't here on this earth anymore. So that's why I am the way I am today, because I was less fortunate. Now that I'm fortunate, I can afford to go back and pick up the releases, to buy clothes and get fresh how I wasn't able to. That's why I do it. Why do you do it? Why do if you're older and you're not like a lot of these younger dudes, why do these other younger dudes do it? Are they doing it for the same reasons as me? No. These dudes buy all these designer clothing, buy all these expensive collabs and all this shit, take pictures, post it on social media, and the only likes they're getting likes from and comments from are other dudes. I can see if I saw women in the comment section complimenting these outfits. It's not women, it's dudes. Women do not care if you have on designer. Women do not care if you have on the latest streetwear brand. They do not care about that. As long as you smell good, as long as you're clean and well put together, know how to present yourself, that's all that really matters. You can literally have on a white tee, a pair of Levi's jeans, and some white Air Forces. As long as everything is clean and put together well, you will get the same type of women as the dude rocking Hellstar, Godspeed, Dior, Gucci, Rick Owens. Let's talk about this, and I want you to go ahead and do your research after I talk about Rick Owens. How many rappers have you heard mention Rick Owens? How many dudes that are in the designer clothing have you talked about Rick Owens? I just watched a video by some loser young dude named Destroy Lonely on Complex app, Complex Sneaker Shopping. It popped up on my thumbnail, so I clicked on it. In the comments, man, these young dudes were glazing this young man in the comment section. I guess he has a lot of influence to the youth, to the younger dudes in their 20s and stuff like that. But in the thumbnail, he had his nails painted. And he mentioned, oh, my first pair of Rick Owens I bought off Grail. Ever since then, I was wearing designer. I want you guys to go ahead and Google Rick Owens' wife. The woman he married and took vows with and supposed to honor and cherish. This woman looks like a straight up demon. You look into her eyes, she looks like she has no soul. And this is the woman that Rick Owens is married to. Mind you, Rick Owens is in the fashion industry. He's surrounded by a bunch of openly gay men who create other designer clothing, Gucci, Louis, Dior, Fendi, Prada, and so on and so forth. He's around all these type of people. This dude, Rick Owens, does not design shoes so women will be attracted to you. He designs clothing and shoes so other men will be attracted to you. Again, Google his wife. I seen a picture of his wife next to Usher, man, looking like she got no soul, and Usher smiling in the photo. She was wearing a jacket or a shirt with his head attached to it. It almost looked like his real human head, like she chopped it off of his neck and his shoulders. But this is the type of woman that this man is married to. These are the type of people that these so-called influencers buy into. They buy into a dude like Rick Owens, who's putting out demonic products, who's putting out trash products. I mean, his main shoe, his most popular black and white Rick Owens sneaker looks like a fucking cartoon version of a Converse. It literally looks like a blown up clown shoe of a Converse, man. It really does. Looks like Ronald McDonald or Chucky from Chuck E. Cheese's is supposed to be wearing that Rick Owens shoe. But this is what these dudes consider fresh, and they're rocking it because they saw another man rocking it. They're not rocking this shit because they think it's cool and it's fashionable and it attracts women. We cooking in this video, man, for real, for real. And let me tell you how you can use dressing well and getting fresh, how you can use it to your advantage to talk to women and to meet women and to get women. Stop shopping with men. Stop getting men's opinion when you're out buying clothes or buying sneakers, man. If you're in the mall, if you're in a store and you see an attractive female around, even if she's not that attractive, if she's an older female, if she's a whatever she is, excuse me, miss, can I get your opinion on this clothing? You need to be asking women's opinion. Even if you like it, you're gonna purchase regardless whether she says she likes it or not. Still get her opinion. A lot of you dudes be shopping, man, out and about. Y'all be in the stores, man. There be attractive single females all around you, man. Y'all don't know how to talk to. Excuse me, miss. I'm sorry to bother you, but I like your outfit. I like the way you dress. You look like you have a really nice sense of style. She's gonna say thank you right off the rip, probably with a smile. My reason for bothering you and complimenting you is to ask you what you think about this shirt right here. What do you think about this hoodie? What do you think about these pair of shoes? And women are gonna give you their honest opinion, man. And that's gonna help you with other women. Because if a woman thinks it looks nice and it may look nice on you, now you're getting stares out and about from other women that may find you attractive. I notice this kind of stuff, man. I notice when I wear certain outfits, I get more stares from women than I would wearing a different outfit. I should have did a short of what I was wearing yesterday, man. I got so many stares, man. It's not even funny. And there's certain outfits I wear, I barely get any looks. Like women will look at my face, but as far as looking at my clothes, I could tell from women is looking up and down my clothes and likes my outfit. Interact with women out and about, man. Get their opinion. So now you can start to know an age demographic of what type of clothing women likes. Play with clothing. Be out in a clothing store, pick up a piece of clothing you know you wouldn't normally wear. Go outside of your normal dressing preference and ask a woman what she thinks. Heck, if you don't want to ask a woman, a random woman, ask a woman that works there. Ask an employee. It's their job to help you out with clothing. Show you where it is. Ask if they have a certain size or if they have your size in the back. And it's their job to be pleasant and, you know what I'm saying, accommodable. Accommodate, if I'm using the right word. Accommodating. Show some accommodation. Yes, that looks nice on you. Oh, I think maybe you should get that in an extra large. It looks a little snug. Being well dressed, your first impression is everything and will help you with women, man. It really will. Excuse me. But yeah, man, there's so many followers nowadays, man. These dudes do not have their own mindset. I'm going to go back to a previous video I did about the FedEx Fearless dude. If you haven't checked that out, go ahead and check it out. Check out that video. Go ahead and check out his content so you can get some context and a backstory of the reason why I made that video about him. But you got so many dudes that call into this dude and say, oh, I need help on looks, Max. I don't know how to talk to women. I don't know how to do this. I don't know how to do... Low confidence. There are so many young men nowadays with low confidence, so that's why they're asking other men their opinion on clothing. Excuse me. They are purchasing popular streetwear that they see other dudes wear on social media and they think that's going to help them be fresh. Listen, we're not done. We're still cooking. Listen, a woman can tell if you have your own sense of style. Women respect men that are leaders. Being a leader is not just leading financially, leading emotionally. Being a leader is not just leading your family into the right direction, leading them to God. Being a leader is showing that you have all around leader skills to make your own decisions. You have your own things that you like. Women can tell if you like something just because you saw it, just because it's popular, just because your cousin, your homie, or somebody is wearing it. Women can tell if you are wearing something or if you're going to buy something just for you. Women can tell if you're being fake or not, man. Women can tell if you're faking a funk, man, right off the rip. A woman appreciates a man that has his own sense of style, that does stuff for him. That does stuff that attracts her. Women can tell this stuff, man. So there's a lot of young men out here that wonder why they can't keep a woman. You attracted her by the way you spoke to her, how you flow, your game. You attract her by the way you dress, but then she realizes, oh, this man is just going with whatever's trendy. He really doesn't have his own sense of style. Not only does he not have his own sense of style, he doesn't have his own personality, his own lingo. He's using terms that these other dudes use. No Riz. No Diddy. Yeah, I may joke and say no Diddy on my shorts and stuff like that, but if I'm out and about, I'm single and I'm having a conversation with a female, I'm not going to be saying no Diddy and no Riz and all this weird stuff that these dudes be saying. Because she's just going to say, oh, this man doesn't have his own personality. He doesn't even have his own lingo. He's dressed like every other dude. He speaks like every other dude. He walks, he talks like every other dude. These dudes are followers, man. And then you go to these so-called red pill dudes and these relationship coaches for advice, and they're not giving it to you straightforward. Listen, man, you look and you sound and you talk, you walk, you dress like everybody else. You got to have your own sense of style. I can tell you're faking the funk. These dudes are not telling these young men this, but I'm going to tell you. I'm going to tell you, you look like everybody else. You dress like everybody else. You talk, you walk, you sound like everybody else. And women going to be able to tell this. If I can tell this, you don't think women can tell this, man? She was attracted to you for what she thought was you. But once she got to know you, you remind her of her ex-boyfriend. You remind her of her last fling. You're no different. You are no different. So to sum it up, man, to sum up this whole video, again, man, make sure you're dressing for you. Make sure you dress for you, and if you have a girlfriend, you dress for her. You get her opinion, what she likes and what she doesn't like. And if you're single, man, make sure you dress for you and you dress for the attraction of other women. It don't have to be about getting women so you can have sex with them. It's just to know where you stand, man. It's just to build confidence, to get those looks, to get those stares, to get possibly those compliments from women. This is going to help you in the dating market. Listen, just like women like compliments, men like compliments too. For real, for real. So separate yourself, man. Don't be a follower. Have your own sense of style. Have your own sense of dressing. Make sure when you get dressed and you look in the mirror before you go out, man, you feel good about what you put on. You don't want to look in the mirror and be like, man, I'm not really feeling this, but I know it's popular. You know what I'm saying? All the homies is rocking this right now. I see it all over social media. It's trendy. Stop being trendy. Stop dressing what's trendy. If you like it and you actually like the way it fits and you enjoy it, you're going to wear it. You could care less what people think, whether they compliment you or not. Fine. But don't do it because it's trending, man. Because trends come and go, but your own personal style lasts forever. Hit the like button, share, comment down below, subscribe if you haven't already. I'll catch you in the next one. Peace and love.